Kilpailussa mukana Ramirent. Kotikatsomon eväät tarjoaa Kotipizza.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some more disc golf media coverage. We are coming at you with the second stop on the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour here in Heinola Disc Golf Park World. The Kippis Disc Golf Course. Got the round 3 front 9 MPO lead card coverage for you. I'm Tony Ferro.
This is Cornelius Farnsworth. You're listening to the Ferro Farnsworth commentary team. Finnish Pro Tour edition. Wow.
Huge battle up to this point. Hope you guys have been tuning in. If not, catch that round 1, round 2 coverage. Let's check it out. We have a tie at the top. We've had it since when round 1 has finished. Joni Peltonen. And this man here as well, Joona Heinänen, 1009 rated. These two have been on a heater. Making a little bit of distance from this man, Seppo Paju, just 2 strokes back, 1022, legend in the game, and the fresh new face on the card, Mikael Häme, 1020 rated out of Lahti, Finland. I personally know Mikael. I hope you're watching, buddy. What's up?
What's up, Mikael?
Better get ready for some commentary action. Take a look at that top 10. You can see the top 2 guys are making a little bit of room for themselves. But we still got 18 holes. Anything can happen on this course.
Yeah, I wouldn't call a 2-stroke lead on Seppo Paju really comfortable. Or Paju. Sorry, Seppo.
Never. Let's kick it off. Hole 1, par 4, 167 meters, super straight tee shot. Most of these big boys are looking to get past this pathway that we just flew over. Somewhere in between these trees here, set yourself up for a short approach. Make this birdie as easy as possible to start your round off and get it moving in the right direction. Joni up first. Oh, flipping it up too much there. That is an Anheuser into the woods on the right. Looks to have a lot of little branches in his way. Let's see if Joona can correct on that line.
I mean, quite a tunnel. What a demand on the players right on the first shot of the round.
Yeah, a little bit high out of the hand. Maybe nose up. Flipping over a little too far to the right. He's going to also be in the woods on the right side.
Like Seppo's going to stand something up here. He tried.
He sure did. Does he
It's
squeak
standing.
through? That it does. That is probably the shortest drive we've seen from him, but it is nonetheless in great position.
All right, first look at Mikael. He's up against some stiff competition today, so.
Well, with that 1020 rating, he is right where he should be.
Also with that landing, he's right about where he should be.
Super straight tee shot. He should be just a little on the right side fairway, but not too much trouble for the young man. Joona up with a big Anheuser. Holding strong, putting him in the circle.
That was a great shot.
It's about 6-7 meters away for the birdie.
I mean, you wonder why he's throwing it that far up in the air, but that's seriously elevated. That's way up.
Joni trying to follow suit from Joona. Unfortunately, just a little low. Oh, Mikael catching a tree late in the flight.
We heard it, but didn't quite see it.
I would agree. I did not see where that thing went. Seppo, prime time position, but catching a guardian tree.
Yeah, just barely.
Kicked him to the right. He should have some look at the basket still. Now we can see now Mikael did kick a little bit down the hill.
He's going to have a tester to start off
Yeah,
his
that
day.
should be about 7-8 meters to save the par. Not exactly what you want on hole 1.
Oh, that was a great run.
Joni with a really, really great bid on the hole 1.
Just uphill and really just really a lot of arm motion on that. He didn't have to jump or anything.
Way deep.
Let's
in
keep an
circle
eye on
2.
that putting range this round.
Seppo for birdie. Stepper. Cash money.
Nice start.
See that again. That was beautiful.
Little Annie out of the hand.
Love those putts.
Great putt.
There's nothing better than a jump putt that Anheuser's into the basket. Always love watching that.
Maybe a jump putt, Anheuser in the basket to start your round off. That's pretty nice.
That's a double bonus.
Nice.
Great
Good
putt.
That was nice.
Solid from Mikael to save the par. Way different style. Big pitch putter from Mikael.
Is
Been
that his general putting approach?
I believe so. I think that is the...
Basically a push putt. He wants it to drop down into the basket, light in the chains.
But these guys nowadays have both in their bag always.
Yeah, sure, but I think more especially when Americans think of finishing European players, they think of that fast spin putt stabbing right in the middle of the chains. Very aggressive.
For sure.
So, okay, well, let's keep an eye on that this round.
Yeah, a couple birdies, couple pars. Nothing too harmful off the start. Well, this will be one to be getting for this whole card. Hole 2, par 3, 92 meters downhill. Super straight shot, just a sidearm, backhand, dealer's choice, whatever you feel like. Just land the disc flat and slide it up to the basket. Only OBs on the left side. Shouldn't worry about that at all. This should be a park job for this lead flight.
That looks like a park job.
Joona
Nice
is
shot,
starting
Joni.
it off right. That is just outside the circle. Sorry, just outside the bullseye. 4 meters out. Formality birdie. Seppo flexing something out.
Absolutely. Nice stable putter.
Oh, just dropped a bit short. Catching the guardian rocks on the front of the green.
How far out do you think he is there? Circle 2.
Yeah, 13 meters.
So not like
Maybe.
the putt he just made. Actually, it's a little closer.
Joni too far to the left. That had a bit too much stability on it. Into the forest left side. We'll have to see if he has a line from there.
Oh, that's a clean release.
That's super smooth. That's so parked. Oh, yeah.
Excellent drive.
4 meters for Mikael. That'll be birdie number 1.
Okay, Seppo having to do some work early on in the round.
Yeah, this looks 12, 13 meters. Do it again.
Wow!
Do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, full flexor.
That's nice.
Into the basket.
Oh, he's still walking.
Jeez. 2
That-
replays and 2 holes. Seppo is doing some work
A
today.
full flexor stepper.
Oh, gorgeous putt.
Fun to watch.
Well, let's see if we can get another one. Oh, that was fast camera work. Little short left side.
Tough show to follow.
Joni, unfortunately, will take the par. Mikael, formality birdie, and Joona will do the same. There we go.
He's putting them close. He hasn't had to work on the putting green yet. Smart play.
Solid cleanup for Joni. And Joona coming out to a quick lead now. At 17 down, he has a 2-stroke lead. As we move into hole 3, par 3, 94 meters, slightly uphill. We're going to see backhand flex shots from these top guys, I would say. That is the intended route from this design. Left to right curving fairway that flexes back to the left in the end. Hit that disc on the uphill slope, stop it, get it right next to the basket.
I would think some of these guys are throwing mid-range here, yeah?
I would agree. This is for sure a mid-range from Seppo.
Sure, looks like it. It looked as well from Joona. Good line out of the hand.
Yep. Little. Oh. I was
A
going
good
to
line
say,
and-
looked a little bit to the right. And he did catch a tree right side fairway.
That's too tight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and that was a ricochet to the left. That is not what you want to see. There is a wall of trees between you and the intended fairway when you kick that far left. Joni up. This looks nice. Just get through. Oh, nice. Catching a late tree, keeping him inside the circle. That had a little too much heat on it. But got lucky. Disc golf's not always about skill. Gotta have luck in this game too. Mikael looks to have a little line. Sit. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He executed it really well. Just needed it to curl just a little earlier.
Yeah, just landed with too much
That's too
hyzer
bad.
on that downhill slope. And that is the normal result when you hit the disc with that kind of angle.
There's a fair bid, and I guess the right angle on that landing.
Correct. Land it nice and flat. Let the disc stop itself.
Okay, I would say he didn't even try for that.
No, I think from that far back, gotta just take your medicine, take your 3, move on.
Just take your 2-stroke lead and move on.
Joni's got a chance.
He sure does.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
It seems like Joona sacrificed a stroke there to play safe and attack later in the round or next hole or whenever, but just not then.
I would agree. Mikael to save par.
Oh, look at that.
There
That's
it
a
is.
really unique putting style.
That's his putt.
It's just a single little hand-wrist flick motion. I mean, it's very little body involved. Really unique.
It works.
Sure.
Seppo in for par. Joona will tap in as well.
Okay. 2 strokes separating 3 players at this point.
Just keeps getting a little tighter.
Yeah.
Hole 4, par 3, 133 meters. Really straight tunnel shot off the tee, and then we will dog leg right and start to head down the hill. Most shots you're going to see is a righty sidearm. If you're pushing it, you're going to try to skip it or shoot it high in the air, risk that ceiling, try to filter down this hill, get yourself somewhere in position to try and make a birdie. But this is, I am sure, the toughest hole on the course yet again.
Yeah, as it was every round. Again, the first hole is right in the middle. Hole 2 and 3, two of the easiest holes on the course. And then you're faced with this thing. So this is the serious scoring separator hole. We could see some movement right now on the leader card.
Well, Joni getting a little bit of filter down the hill. That looked great.
This is smooth.
This looks awesome as well.
Yeah, he did this yesterday as well.
A little bit shorter. Should be a routine layup under the basket. I'm sure he's not going to run that this early in the round. Oh, here we go. Come on, do it this time. It's got the cut this time. I caught a tree.
Just showing us all the possible approaches to this hole.
Really cool play.
Well, 2 approaches to the hole, I guess we've seen.
Oh, did he squeak through? He did. Mikael.
Nice shot.
That's how you push the envelope.
Yeah, he took a higher route than the other players, actually.
I think he kind of missed his line, to be honest, because that went through a few trees on the right side corner and squeaked through, but he got through clean, and he is way down that hill putting for birdie. Seppo, at the corner, trying to touch an Anheuser shot down the hill and catching a tree left side fairway.
I hope it doesn't cost him a stroke. He left that way short.
That's a big putt for par.
Another safe layup under the basket for Joona.
Textbook. That's exactly what you want on this hole. Just right to the middle of the fairway, right to that corner, lay it up under the basket, and move on.
Yeah, this thing averaged 3.7 for everybody. So 3 on here is legit picking up almost a stroke on the field.
Joni risking it, trying to get that 2, but going a little long. He'll have a tester on the way back. Seppo just taking his medicine, saying, I'll accept the 4. I have lots of time to get some strokes back.
Well, that's fun to watch. We're seeing some aggressive play. We're seeing some layups. Let's see who it pays off for.
I was really hoping that was going to go in.
That was a nice bid.
Great bid, Mikael.
But like you said, Joni went for the 2. Look what he's got left in front of him. I mean, I guess that's only about 7 meters. That's about like a practice green distance for him.
Yeah, at this point, that's
Nice
pretty
putt.
automatic.
That was solid.
Mikael up to save par. Should be about the same distance. Great putt.
Just really relaxed.
Joona is well in for par. Seppo, unfortunate bogey. But we will move on with another tough hole. Hole 5, par 3, 94 meters. Mando right directly off of the tee. Again, we're going to see backhand righty overstable flex shot. This seems to be a running theme on the course as to how the design was made. These strong turnover, force over flex shots for backhand righty.
Yeah, definitely a shot and an angle that we've seen many times over the last few rounds. But it's a beautiful shot to throw, and it requires so much accuracy and speed and the right disc.
Joni just juicing that drive.
Sure did.
Too much power on it, holding a little too straight, but he is just outside the circle, still putting for birdie.
He's putting really confidently right now, so In a similar landing position as Heinänen.
Yeah, just Anheusered and didn't really come out at the end. See if Mikael can't correct. That was grip lock from the beginning. Unfortunate shot.
That's like you said before. He was kind of looking at his shot before he released it, I think.
Yeah, it's tough on that shot when you have to immediately Anheuser but hit a gap. Oh, this looks 3 times in a row for Seppo. Just not enough Anheuser on that really overstable mid-range.
Do you know what that mid-range is he's throwing?
Yes, that is the MX1. That is a new mid-range from Prodigy.
Just
really,
maximum stability mid-range.
just as much overstability as anybody needs. Mikael with a forehand roller attempt, catching a tree right in front of him. He will have still a bit of work to do to get to the basket.
Yeah, he needs to catch a break on this hole.
Seppo with a solid standstill approach, putting him circle's edge, just right side of the basket.
That's the 6th easiest hole, actually. So this one's given the lead card, though, some trouble.
No doubt.
But overall, it was not a difficult hole. I mean, just 26 birdies and 56 pars. A lot of scoring both ways. I bet he's going to score on this.
So close. Just a little low from Joona.
It just really seems like that's in his range. Well, he gave Peltonen a chance here.
See if he can capitalize.
Yeah, that looks like it caught a little bit of a branch.
Yeah, obstructed putt outside the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Tough putt to make. Seppo for par. Oh, hung on to that one too long.
Unfortunately, the putting difficulties continue, yet he finds himself up in the top 4 players still at this point in the tournament. So he's got a chance to turn it around.
Mikael capitalizing on that circle's edge putt for the bogey. Solid effort. Way to stop the bleeding. Joni in for par. And Seppo should be putting in for his bogey as well.
Yeah, 2 in a row, unfortunately, for Seppo.
Yeah, that will bring him back to even for the round. Hate to say dropping him out of contention, but we still have 13 holes. We can
I would
still
agree.
do something.
It's still a little early on that.
Well, this is no small feat here. This is hole 6, par 4, 217 meters. There is a Mando left side of the fairway, stopping the possibility of going up the pathway. Intended line is to go directly through the woods here, fighting this left to right slope. As we've seen before, discs just love to fade right. Try to get yourself up on this green. Get that bonus birdie. How'd this one come in on difficulty?
Yeah, it's the 2nd hardest hole.
Yeah. I
This
wouldn't
is no
doubt it.
joke.
Uphill, over 200 meters on par 4. This needs everything.
Just look how long it is through the woods. That's demanding.
Joni turning his drive over. He will be in the trees on the right side. Not the best position to be in on this hole. Joona looking to have corrected very nicely.
It's right down the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent shot.
Maybe needed a few more meters on that, but you take that every day. I don't think you're going to be too upset with that drive.
Well, he went with a speed that was controllable for him. I think if he puts a little more on it, you're into that sacrificing accuracy range.
Mikael?
Really nice shot at his throwing style there. Very efficient and smooth.
Yeah, he's another one of the shorter disc golfers, let's say.
Is he also a daddy disc golfer?
I think he's a bit young for daddy disc golfer.
Okay. Wow, look at the speed that thing comes out of his hand.
Yeah, it's just not turning over enough. Catching a tree left side fairway, but that's all right. I would not say no to that shot.
When he's on tour in the U.S., several of those tournaments, they had speed guns out, and they basically guarantee, like, oh, yeah, Paju throws pretty much as fast as anyone here.
He can huck it. Joni from a standstill, really in the bushes there. Tough shot. Getting some forward progress, though. We'll have to see where he ended up.
Last minute disc change. This one's much easier to see in flight through the woods.
Looks like a putter.
Oh, he didn't have much to deal with there.
Yeah, going for a technical air bounce hyzer shot. Looking to really hook it left. Joni up with a big sky anhyzer, but catching the Guardian wall.
It just needed to flex out a little before that, but not a terrible result. This would be Mikael's second shot, yeah? Or third shot, I'm sorry.
Second shot. And he is long, please sit, just outside the circle, but that looks to be a birdie putt for Mikael. He's not so happy with it, but on this hole, I would be happy with it. Oh, Joni catching another tree up the fairway. That one did not get too far before it ricocheted left. He will still be scrambling.
Seppo, speaking of scrambling.
Thumber.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't get too far, though. Tight line to get through all those trees. Seemed to have curled a bit too fast.
Yeah, Peltonen needs to find a way to get up and down from here. He can't give up too many strokes to Heinänen. What a nice shot.
That's the way you get up and down. Land it soft. Keep it on the wood chips. Let's see what Seppo has here. Oh, he's still not around the Fortress of Doom.
The total blind putt.
Over
nice
top.
Attack.
Great run.
Respect.
Joona. Oof. Solid run.
He's taking these conservative attacks on those long bids for birdie.
And Mikael, last attempt for birdie.
Oh, he just about canned it from this angle.
Just too short on the putt. Quite an uphill putt, though.
There we go.
Seppo will solidify the bogey. That'll be 3 in a row, though. That's going to be harsh for the confidence boost. And get yourself through that front 9.
Peltonen is one of the fastest putters we've seen on coverage. He's just all business on the putting green.
Fast, straight stab putt, though.
It's a really underrated putting style. I mean, it's just very few moving pieces. He putts with such aggression. It's on a frozen rope. Really awesome.
And Joona will take a stroke on Seppo and Joni on that hole.
Joona mummo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Legendaarinen ylämummo. Se on voittajan valinta. Kotipizzasta.
Oh yeah. Hole 7, par 3, 96 meters. Again, this will take an overstable disc, forced over Annie, and just let it flex out, hit this uphill slope that is right next to the basket. Don't go too long. It drops off right behind there, though.
Are there any restricted zones that we need to be aware of on this course, Tony Ferro?
Not yet, no.
We have restricted zones coming up to discuss?
We'll have to wait and see. Joona up first. Heiser flipping. Oh, two inside, catching the tree branch hanging out mid fairway. He will have to just get up and down for par on this one. Oh, Mikael not putting enough anhyzer on that, catching another guardian tree right at the front gap.
He's just not squaring up those trees like he would probably prefer. He's just getting kicked, horrible kicks into the woods.
See if Joni can show us the line. Get through.
Oh, that's the inside gap.
That's inside line.
Oh, and that's very effective.
He's in the circle.
Do you think he's going for that?
I don't know.
That looks like a next level of difficulty, but I would say he was not going for that. But here's another one going right through there.
Seppo's going for it too.
Because then you have that nice, safe uphill putt if you actually get through that lower gap.
From the camera angle, it looks like the right side gap's a little bigger than the left side.
It sure does.
But maybe there's a few tree branches in the line that we're not quite seeing from the camera angle.
That was a smooth little approach, skipper.
Mikael's going to back that up. No problem. See if we can't get some birdies on this hole. Oh, Seppo's starting it off. That'll take him back to even, building him back the confidence.
That's a nice, like you said, nice confidence boost after 3 bogeys in a row.
Oh, Mikael up next. That means Joni put it real close. Cashing that par save. Keeping it going.
Just like pitching horseshoes.
I love that kind of putt. Keep it simple. Not too much movement. Not so much can go wrong.
Ultra compact.
Park job birdie for Joni. That'll bring him back to 1 down for the round.
And Joona, again, just 0 stress on the putting green.
Let's move into a real tough one. Hole 8, par 4, 222 meters. Got a slightly open initial fairway getting through this valley where the water has started to build. Want to try to land just over that hill we flew over and filter down as we saw last round. Get yourself a nice approach shot, come in on this really treacherous sloped green. I want to see one of them land on the AstroTurf. Have not seen that yet with the approach. That would be epic.
Well, this is the 4th hardest hole on the course. Only 12 people were able to get up and in there in 3 strokes.
Joni's starting us off.
Didn't hear any chunk from anything, so...
Seemed too low out of the hand.
And also no applaud from the gallery.
Yeah, maybe too far to the right as well. We'll have to see where they put him, or where he is.
It's a nice fairway. Seppo using all of it.
Right side fairway, filtering down. That'll put him in a nice spot for the second shot. That's just before the downhill slope. He should be right center cut fairway. Looking for probably a sidearm to come into the basket.
Current leader.
Heiser flip to Annie.
Oh, that had a lot more distance in it.
Looking at the agility from the spectators.
What's his position going to be like up there on top?
That could be a little pinched off for him. We'll have to see where it really is, but where the spectators were standing, that is way right.
Now this looks like
This
it has
looks good if
potential.
it gets clean.
Yeah, they're all
yeah.
getting hung up.
That's
Here's
not
a
a
beautiful
bad
shot.
position.
Look at that.
There's that little
Camera work.
water that has been collecting.
Nice job, guys.
I wonder if that's there all the time. Comment below. Let us know if that's always there or not. Joni with the big sidearm. Coming in just early, but catching some roll. He will be inside the circle putting for birdie. Great scramble.
Yeah, it really was.
Mikael to follow suit.
Yeah, he's got both sides of the game, doesn't he? Backhand, forehand.
Oh, just too early coming in on the hyzer. Maybe too overstable of a disc. He will be late circle 2, maybe just outside circle 2.
Like you said, Joona here pinched off, but that's an honest gap to hit.
It is a little stretched out, tough angle with the footing. He did catch a tree mid fairway.
What a beautiful fairway.
Seppo right in the middle of the fairway. That could not be placed any better.
Almost happened.
But, of course, land it right next to the basket, get the roll away to 12 meters.
He tried to get one up there in 2 for you.
Almost. Come on, Joona. Park this and save the par.
And done.
Stop. That's about as good as you can do. 7 meters. Save the par.
It's going to be exciting. Peltonen has a putt for 3, doesn't he? So that's
He
going
sure does.
That's going to tie it all up. Just about half a round to go.
Mikael giving it a bit of a go. That was a nice little bid from way outside, keeping it right next to the basket.
And Seppo, you just really can't tell. He'll nail some big long ones. He'll miss some shorter ones. Anything can happen.
Oh, sit. Just short from the jump putt.
Just about had that one.
You will settle for par on this hole.
And I'd say that's in almost for sure.
Yeah,
His putter's on fire right now.
Yeah, with his putting today, this is just routine.
He's cleaning him up when he has to. He's scoring when he can. Really impressive management right now of this course. To stay tied in the lead.
It's a big putt.
That's also a nice compact putt with not a lot of moving parts.
Agreed.
Super clean.
A bunch of pars and the birdie for Joni.
Well, it's coming down to 2 players at this point, unless we have some major problems that pop up here in the next few holes.
Let's take it to hole 9, finishing out the front. 107 meter par 3. Got this OB zone just off the tee as you're hitting the first 2 gaps from this hole. If you make those, your disc should be right on line to filter into this basket. Big trouble is just making the gap off the tee.
He just all around plays really quickly, huh? Off the tee, on the putting green.
Sure does, but when you're parking them like that,
Sure.
no need to wait. Great drive from Joni. He will be cashing in another
Wow.
birdie to finish off that front nine.
Clutch.
Seppo to follow suit. Already saw the line he needs to take. That's looking hot. Oh, yeah.
That sure was.
Well, now you had two people do it. Can we get 3 in a row?
Is somebody going to get the Coti Pizza replay, do you think?
I don't know. Are we going to...
Because those are 2 good shots. We didn't get a Coti Pizza replay.
That's true. Joona's a bit short, but that's still on the dance floor. Maybe just outside the circle.
Maybe Mikael's going to make some fireworks happen.
I would love to see it.
And then he gets a whole Coti Pizza.
Well, it is up. It's coming in. Caught a Guardian. Think he'll be at 7-8 meters.
And he looks really frustrated. I guess he assumed he was just going to straight up park it.
To be honest, the line looked great. I would be a little disappointed as well. That was a nice shot.
It's a bit of a dangerous putt as well for him. Is there a drop off? Yeah, this isn't. Oh, that's not easy at all. What a putt!
Yeah.
Just a little hop stepper.
Let's check it
Little
out.
hopper.
Yeah, a little hop step.
Hop step
Catching that right side chains.
around the tree.
Beauty.
So they were saving that Coti Pizza replay.
Joona gonna back him up. Oh, dead center.
That was huge.
Ooh. I smell star frame coming.
That was not an easy putt from Heinänen.
Yeah. And with Seppo making that, Joni has just a formality tap in from the bullseye. And we will have ourselves a star frame to finish off the front nine.
Jeez, that's a tough hole to star frame.
Well done, boys. Great playing. And that will wrap it up for the front nine. We can take a look at the scores. We still have Joona and Joni tied at the top, keeping this battle alive. Seppo falling back a little bit, but hey, still 9 holes to go. Never over, never out. Mikael having a little struggle, but hey, fight, never give up.
But we've got movement from a card behind. Look at Kuoksa.
And we can see Kuoksa and Leitinen are right behind at 13 down. Mattias Vilota also 12 down, right there with Mikael. Stay tuned, guys. Catch us on the back nine.
If you like this, like and subscribe.
Ferro
It's nice.
Farnsworth.
Ferro
Over and out.
Farnsworth.